So Alice Wright sent me a message asking me about the lottery paradox in epistemology, and it's sort of a common paradox since the '60s that has been kind of brought up in certain epistemological articles. Um, the first article that I really saw it in, which I have done a video about, on Lawrence Bonner, either on coherentism or on externalism. I forget what article it was in. I think it was in the article where Bonner gives all the cases of clairvoyance and talks about the lottery paradox in the end of that writing. But so to kind of go over this issue of epistemology, it basically is a problem about rational acceptance of beliefs and logical consistency also among certain beliefs that you might hold. And it's sort of a little bit of a issue between rational acceptance and logical consistency. The paradox is that we have a 1,000-ticket lottery, and and we basically have one ticket which will win. One ticket in this 1,000-ticket lottery will be the winner, and not doing any probability math or anything like that. We could say that the belief that ticket number one will lose is a belief that is rational and something that one could rationally accept and not have any issues with. Same thing with ticket number two will lose. Ticket number three will lose. Saying that any ticket in this lottery will lose. Saying ticket number 672 will lose is a belief that is rational for one to accept, because it's probable that if we pick any number ticket that it's likely going to lose. But we can make 1,000 different beliefs, each belief about every ticket in this lottery, saying that it's going to lose, while saying that it's going to lose, saying that about each ticket in this lottery. Those are all each one of those 1,000 beliefs that you could take up. Those are all beliefs which are rational for one to accept. However, if we held all those beliefs in our system of beliefs, that would be those beliefs. If I have those 1,000 beliefs about each ticket, we don't have logical consistency. We have actually inconsistency. So we have that's kind of a paradox. That's kind of an issue about rational acceptance of beliefs, and it kind of asks questions. It kind of asks questions about what is entailed by rational acceptance, or what does rational acceptance mean? What is it for a belief to be rational to accept? And given this paradox, we can see that it's possible for one to have a lot of beliefs that are rational for one to accept, but not be consistent with each other. So it's a paradox about that. It's a paradox about accepting certain beliefs, and as to whether those beliefs are rational, and logical inconsistencies that can arise from that. So that means, I think, that the idea of rational acceptance needs to be more refined and more pinned down, that we don't have paradoxes like this. And I think that such a paradox. I think that's when we have a paradox, that means we don't have a firm hold on something that is going on. We don't have enough of a firm hold on one of our concepts, such as the concept of rational acceptance. However, I think if we sort of included some sort of probabilistic element in epistemology, we could avoid this. That's one way, I think, of getting out of this. We have some sort of probabilistic corollary on what it is to. Well, I guess given stuff like this, we have to have some sort of some sort of probability. I think some sort of saying something about probability, and saying, because there are probabilistic theories of knowledge. I'm just not that familiar with them. That's all. There are different ways of getting out of that. Another way of getting out of that is amending the idea of what it is to rationally accept beliefs. That's another way. So that's just kind of some thoughts about that. This has been written in a few different articles since the 60s, and I think it does kind of turn up some issues it does turn up some problems about epistemic rationality and rational acceptance and stuff like that, and everything about accepting certain beliefs. And if you think I messed this up, or should have included something about this paradox, let me know in the comments below. Thank you.